I'll tell you the good thing that saves all this is Jeff Bezos put Katy Perry and his wife
Thank God.
in space.
Thank God.
And dude, and they changed the world, man.
Leave him there.
Dude,
that happened
shit,
already?
Yeah, it happened. I think yesterday or today. Dude, them hoes got off there like they fucking were on Apollo fucking 13.
Yeah.
These hoes got off there. Katy Perry kissed the ground, bitch. They went straight up, straight down. 11 minutes.
It was only 11 minutes?
11 minutes. Also, it would be like me getting on a ride at like Splash Mountain and be like, I did it, and people cheering.
It's still,
You didn't do shit.
it's still cool.
How's it
man.
different?
It's still cool. I'm a sucker.
Here's the thing, though, man.
I saw this and I was ready to hate. And look, they're acting like women and shit. And they're like, oh my God. But like,
all this was built by men. They just jumped in yoga pants and went straight up, straight down. And we're like, oh, bravo, queens.
Well,
this is Jeff Bezos. His wife was like, I'm so bored. He's like, go to space, bitch.
Yeah.
I know, but it doesn't matter. You didn't build any of your trucks.
Yeah.
I
Who
do.
cares?
Yeah, you didn't.
Yeah, I do.
Ford built those trucks.
No. Some I built.
From the,
But I'm not. I'm
from
not
the ground up, you built them?
Yeah, my Hummer did. But I'm not expecting to get out and you guys applaud.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
No one does.
Yes, we do.
Brendan.
Yes. And then,
Oh, here he is, our golden hour. This is amazing.
and then I kiss the ground like I can't.
That would be great.
I can't. And then Jeff
should.
Bezos' wife goes, "Where's the kids,
Bro,
But,
like 20 people
bitch,
have been
they're
in
the
space.
same spot you left them 10 minutes ago."
But they get over things quick. That's why she's already thinking about like.
Oh no, she was like, "Thank God I made it." Where's the kids?
Bro, wait, Brendan.
We're like
I
this.
don't know, man.
Guys. Can you imagine if
He's talking. I don't.
this
lump
shit
me
would
in.
have blown up? That's what I was thinking about. I was
Burning
thinking
like
about
a
this stuff. This
firework.
thing is scary because SpaceX and those other things, they just had a thing blow up.
No, I know. Yeah.
A few months ago. So I was thinking, oh my God.
Because they're going to space.
I'm
These
like-
bitches went to the top of the earth. They didn't even break the atmosphere.
Nah, bro.
They went straight up, straight
Look,
down.
man,
and this is the problem with society, and you hoes are part of the problem. Oh my, this is brave.
Katy Perry looks
This
good.
is, bro, Katy Perry's done.
Dude,
that's
I'm
why
She was
not-
getting chunky for a little while.
Listen, man.
On American Idol, yeah, dude. She was
Listen, man.
she was getting chunky.
Can we get through one episode where I mentioned American Idol? Dude, listen.
Dude,
hold
it's
on.
Disney Week, you piece of shit.
But wait, though.
Tell him, Brendan.
Bro, it's Disney. With Jelly Roll and Josh Groban.
New world.
And Josh Groban.
Josh Brolin? That's what I want for American Idol.
Chris's
Oh,
Thanos.
and also
B-flat.
Oprah's best friend,
Ooh.
Gayle.
Oh, yeah,
Gayle King.
yeah.
We
Just
get,
do it up there, up there.
Gayle. So
Up there doing an interview with R. Kelly.
I'm basically Gayle. Yeah, I'm basically Gayle. I'm Gayle.
So, R. Kelly, did you?
This is my life!
So did you pee on those girls? Did you?
Piss floating by.
Their
So
whole
sorry.
campaign was take up space.
I think. Hold
Okay.
on. I think you're missing the point here.
Like this is an accomplishment.
No, it's still. I think you're missing the fact that it's amazing we can go to space.
They do this all the time.
I understand, but
They'd even go to
but
space. is the
normal
point.
people don't do it all the time. Normal people, which of course I understand they're not normal people when it comes to society, but they're not astronauts.
They did nothing. That's the point. This is not an accomplishment.
But
they're
they're-
in yoga pants.
But are they acting? Well, first of all, they're in the fucking spacesuits.
no, they're not. They're in yoga pants.
Okay, hold on. But the fact that they were
That's the amazing part. right
to
there.
me, I think
Yes,
it's
that
we
Jeff
were.
Bezos built.
But aren't they acting more like we were able to get to do this?
no,
they're not acting like
no,
they
they are.
accomplished
Look at the
anything.
accomplishment. What do you have to say to the women
don't
around
know.
the world? She's kissing a
Well, once you
daisy,
turn it into a woman
kisses
thing,
the
it's annoying.
ground.
Yeah.
Our whole slogan's taking up space. What?
Yeah, but she.
Can we talk about something else? The technology in this is amazing because this is another form of travel that they were thinking about doing. So instead of
That's so funny.
instead of planes flying someplace, right? The plan was then like, so this is the Earth,
Yeah,
Ooh.
right.
And then the ship goes
Yeah.
up, and the Earth rotates to where you want to go, and then the ship comes down and lands where you want to be.
That's how you know it's flat.
That was one of the.
Just go like this.
So as it rotates,
Yeah.
we
No,
get.
if they-
So that was
Doesn't
one
that
of the,
flight take longer though?
For-
you gotta wait for the whole Earth to change.
no, because it's spinning pretty
spinning.
fast.
Oh, and then also
Physics, right?
you're up there. Yeah.
You got it. If they want to make a change, they should put like Bryce Bryce Mitchell up there, like real flat earthers, like Eddie Bravo. They should put fucking all those boys up there.
Imagine they spent all that money to put Eddie Bravo up
Oh,
there.
the girl
Gayle
from
King? Who gives
Rachel
a fuck?
Zegler
No,
should have
I
been
know,
up there.
but Gayle King, I'm no knock on Eddie Bravo. I'm just saying that's hilarious that they spent all that money to put just Eddie Bravo.
Well,
up
they're
there.
gonna do it no matter what.
Who?
So, like Jeff Bezos is doing this. He's just put those hoes in there to keep them busy. Something to talk about.
No. Okay, you're missing the point.
Yeah,
And
you
I get
are
what-
missing the
and
point,
You
bro.
really are off base.
I
but
disagree.
it's okay. No. The point is this. To actually,
You guys are the point.
No. To your point, this is what's the amazing part about it is Jeff Bezos says he trusts this technology and stuff so much.
Yeah.
He sent his wife up. You know?
His second wife.
You know?
They don't have kids.
His third wife.
They don't have kids.
No, I'm kidding. I don't care.
Unbelievable.
Look, bro,
And they
I
have a
love my second
prenup,
wife
so Jeff
more than my
Bezos
first
like,
And I don't even believe you had a first wife. No, but that's the thing about it too. He's like, look, this is such a great thing. Look what we're doing. So the men are like, oh wow, all right. You know, he's like, yeah, this is so great. We could send Katy Perry.
I don't agree with you, Brendan.
Yeah.
you guys are impressed by that.
Nobody
That we can go to space?
They didn't go to space.
That they
That's
go
the point you're
They went
missing.
high enough to where they were floating around, bro.
No.
Yeah, they did. They were floating around. They were
They
upside
went
down.
high enough. They technically they're not in space. That's my issue with it.
Where do you want him to go?
Space.
He wants them to be on fucking Mars, dude.
No, space.
Yeah.
They're in yoga pants.
meeting the Katy Perry of Mars.
Yeah, she wants to be, I kissed a girl.
Yeah. With her eyes like this.
No, I think what drove me crazy is when she kissed the ground when she landed.
I kissed the ground and I liked it. All right, well, whatever, dude. I think you're... Look, I understand the annoyance of, hey, we're getting powerful women to go up there. That's something.
Especially when you're a meathead.
But that's not... But I don't think...
We should be celebrating Jeff Bezos.
But I think there's something bigger than that here.
Oh, what's bigger, Chris?
That we can go to space. And it's amazing that we took these people who are...
They didn't go to space
dude,
for the last time.
Were they upside down?
No.
They were upside down.
No.
I saw her hair. It was fucking crazy. It was upside down. I saw they were upside down, dude. They were floating around, bonking each other in the fucking... I think it's cool, man.
They must have been scared.
I'm not going to... Look at their hair. Look. See? I'm not going to dislike it.
They're not in space.
I'm not going to dislike it. I'm not going to dislike it just because they're women.
I appreciate the stance.
No, if it was 4 dudes, I'd make fun of them. If a dude got off there, kissed the ground, was like, thank God, and there's a bunch of men clapping for him, like, what the fuck? Now, if they're the engineers, I'm like, that makes sense. That's a big accomplishment. When you got 4 chicken heads, like, look what we did.
Chicken heads, bro.
Chicken heads.
It's Gayle King.
She's not a chicken head?
They actually should have sent The View, and they should have done an episode.
yes,
that would've
They
been
should
great.
have done an episode of The View from
But
there.
they can't all fit.
You know,
dude.
and trumpet.
Yeah.
The weight capacity?
One of them's just holding
No,
on
there's
to
no
it.
weight in space.
Gayle doesn't have talent.
Well, she's made a name for herself in the
From
interview world.
Oprah. She's like me.
I don't know enough about Gayle King, so whatever. I just know it would have been funny if she
Gayle's
interviewed.
the Brian Callen of.
At least Brian has talent. No, she's more like me.